Viewer discretion is advised. Also, headphones are highly recommended to watch this series. Alright, welcome back to Corpse Party, Book Shadows. Got my light set up differently. It's a little closer to me now, like literally, it's right here. So, yeah, that way, it's the only light in my room, but that way you can see me too. So, yeah, let's see. Because I know that video you couldn't see me at all. Well, you could see me, but it was not that good. Anyways, let's see what we got here. Let me turn the brightness up on the screen. There we go. Okay. Let's see, what do we got here? Yeah, that darkening, that's, if it reaches 100%, you're gonna get a game over. Or a bad end. One of the two. Now, where am I? Oh, here we go. Okay, there's the nurse. Hell, no, hall. Okay. No, I did not want to do that. I need to get used to the controls. Can I just press an X, press an X? That's not the button I want to use. Swear. Okay, that's how to make it go faster instead of that. This is gonna take some getting used to. Give me that. Okay. Let's go to the nurse. Let's go to the nurse's office. The infirmary. I don't like this place.
ここはさっき私が襲われた場所。できれば早く出たい。
The infirmary was where I'd been attacked. I didn't want to stay in there any longer than I had to.
体中を怪我されたようなあの感覚は二度と経験したくないもの。
That horrible sensation of my body being overcome by that hair-like mist was something I never hoped to experience again as long as I lived. I didn't like the sound of that. All things considered, there's surprisingly little dust on these beds. There's nothing under them. Is there? Don't talk like that, please. No, there isn't. Good. Good! There's a pair of scissors on one of the shelves. Its blades are stained with blood. Proper procedure for dissection. First and foremost, you must ensure that both arms and both legs are firmly pinned down, such that the subject is completely unable to move. Next, make a clean incision across the stomach and carefully peel the skin on both sides, exposing the subject's innards. Use pins to keep the opening. The remainder of the page is stained and faded that it's completely illegible. So stained. What's this? There are a large number of bottles lined up on the shelf here. Each one of them seems to be packed tightly with small chunks of unidentifiable meat, and the smell suggests they've been here for quite a while. Hey, look, that's the thing that had the matches in it. It's an old-fashioned space heater, but it's so full of ash that it'll probably never light again. I remember it saying that before, too. I think that's pretty much it. Wrong button. Oh, okay. Now I recognize this. There's this hall, and that's okay. It's basically the same exact layout as the first game. Yeah, okay. Let's... How is my... Okay, no darkening. Good. Let's keep it that way. Yeah, there's done... Oh, whoa. There's a large hole in the floor, too big to jump across. Getting to the other side won't be possible from here. Okay. Oh, jeez. My... Oh.
壁に叩きつけられて飛び散った人の内臓のようなものがこびりついている。ものすごい匂い。
There was a mess of blood and entrails on the wall, as if someone were launched from across the corridor at tremendous speed and splattered on impact.
さっき聖子が言っていたけれど、本当に生臭い。臓器特有の匂いって有無を言わさず吐き気を催させる刺激がある。
The smell was positively vile. Seiko had commented on it before, but it was really hitting me now. Every breath I took was triggering my gag reflex. Just like that buzzing is triggering my annoyance reflex. It was all I could do not to vomit again. Great. Let's check before I freak out from this fly. No! Get me out of here, please. The door to the science lab is frozen in place, as if it's just a decoration on the wall. It can't be opened. The door is frozen in place, as if it's just a decoration on the wall. Can't be opened. Okay. Yeah, you just told me that. I wonder. Wait a second. Nope. Okay. Let me just do that and do that so I can see a little better. Yeah, there's absolutely nothing here. Okay.
一人で真っ暗な廊下を歩いていると、全身鳥肌が立つような感覚に包まれていく。
As I wandered through the darkened corridors, every hair on my body was standing at attention. I had goosebumps from head to toe.
まるで一歩ごとに不安という霧が体に絡みついてくる感覚。
It felt like a fog of uneasiness was swirling around me with each step I took.
それがどんどん重なって、いつかは完全に闇に飲み込まれて消えてなくなりそうな不安。
And that fog was growing thicker and thicker to such an extent that I began fearing the darkness might swallow me whole, and I'd cease to exist.
正気をいつまで保っていられるのかわからない焦り。
I could feel my sanity slipping away. I didn't know how much longer it could hold out, and I was starting to lose patience. I just wanted to get it over with.
怖いという感覚は粘着質だ。拭っても拭ってもぬるぬるとこびりついて取れない。
Fear was like a slime covering my entire being. No matter how much I wiped, I was only squishing it around. It wouldn't come off. It was stuck fast.
歩きながら聖子の名前を呼ぶことで感覚をシャットダウンして、私はかろうじて自我を保っていたように思える。
I walked around aimlessly, calling out Seiko's name. By doing so, I think I was able to dull my senses and just barely maintain my grip on reality.
聖子、どこ？返事して！私どうかしてた。謝りたいの。
Seiko, where are you? Please answer me. I wasn't thinking straight. I want to apologize.
通路の先の真っ暗闇に光る筋が一瞬見えた気がする。斜めに、縦に、複数。なんだろう。
Up ahead, I swore I saw a light glinting off of something. It looked, for a moment, like a web of sinewy strings stretched all across the hall. Oh
恐
boy.
る恐る近づいてみると、確かに光る線がある。私はそっとその線に指を触れてみた。
I slowly crept forward until I could confirm that they were, in fact, strands of wire. Gently, I reached out a finger and touched the closest one. That wasn't a good idea. Yow!
刺激に驚いて離した指を見てみると、裂けた指の傷口にプツプツと赤い水玉が並んでいた。
I pulled my hand away. Looking down at it, there was now a very fine, clean slice right on the tip of my finger. Tiny red beads were beginning to form.
血の玉はみるみる大きくなり、やがてつながって大きな血の雫になった。
Those beads just kept getting bigger and bigger as I watched, eventually swelling into one another and forming a single drop of blood.
指を伝って手首の方に流れ出る。
And that drop quickly became too heavy for its perch. It began winding its way down my hand towards my wrist. Way to be very descriptive about blood being sliced with blood. Yeah.
ピアノ線。ワイヤー？
Piano wire? No. It's a little different.
少し撫でただけでこんなに深く皮膚が切れるなんて。
I couldn't believe it had cut so deeply from just that one faint touch.
何これ？研いであるの？
Had it been sharpened?
痛い。こんなのが張り巡らされた廊下。気づかずに通ったら大変なことになる。
It really stung. If I hadn't noticed those wires strung across the hall, and had just kept walking, I shudder to think what might have happened.
幽霊とかじゃなくて人為的な罠。誰がこんなこと。
Death not from malevolent spirits, but from a mere booby trap. Who could have done this?
私は何者かの悪意を感じて身震いした。
There was definitely a planned malice behind it. I could sense an ill will in the air and began to tremble.
まさか今この瞬間もここを私を見ている？
Was someone watching me? Even at that very moment?
私が罠に引っかかって死んだりひどい目に遭えばよかったのにって誰かが悔しがっている。
Was someone just waiting for me to fall into their trap and die so they could gloat about it?
誰か見てるの？ねえ！
Is someone there? Hey!
時制が聞かずに
Listen.
口をついて言葉が出た。 怖い。ひどい。許せない。
It was like an unconscious shout. I couldn't control myself. I was scared. And whoever did this was heartless. I couldn't just let it go.
やだよ、やめて。怖いから。ひどいことしないでよ。
Stop this! Please! You're scaring me! Don't do these awful things to people!
いろんな感情がぐるぐる回って、私は無意識に涙を流していた。
A bevy of negative emotions began swimming through my head. I suddenly realized I was crying.
切断線が張り巡らされたこの通路は、このままじゃ進むことができない。
And I knew that this corridor, with its web of razor-sharp piano wire, was effectively impassable. At least, for the moment.
何かこの線を切れるような道具とか、とにかく罠を解除しないと。
I needed to find some way to cut these wires, or some means of disabling the trap. At any rate,
私は
oh no.
来た道を引き返すことにした。
I decided to go back the way I came and search the rest of the school for answers. I know what we need. I know what we need. And that's not good. Okay. There's a pair of scissors on the shelves. This plate's... Oh. Maybe not. Okay. I thought that was right, but apparently that is not right. Let's try going this way. It's the only other way I can go, I think. Okay. The door to classroom 3-A is frozen in place, as if it's just a decoration on the wall. It can't be opened. Smudgy red lettering reads, "Getting close to the darkness is one way to learn the truth. This whole place sits close to darkness, after all." Anything else? The doors, yeah, we know that. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything else to be seen here. Let's keep going. Okay. Anything on the floor? Nothing. Looks like... Here we go! Hello? Hello?
黒板に文字が書いてある。お前の友達は裏切り者。殺される。逃げろ。
The following words were scrawled on the blackboard. Your friend is a traitor. You're going to be killed. Run?
何これ。さっき聖子と来た時はこんなの書いてなかったよ。
This shouldn't have been there. It wasn't on the board when I first got here with Seiko.
誰かが書いたとしか思えない。私たちの仲を裂くために。
Somebody had to have written it recently. But why? To create a rift in our friendship? In our friendship?
人だか霊だかわかんないけど、ひどい。頭がおかしくなりそうになる。
I didn't know if it was a person or a ghost who did this, but whoever it was a terrible thing to do. This was all really starting to get to me.
誰かいるの？嫌がらせはやめて！
Is somebody in here? Stop harassing me, whoever you are.
なんなのよ！もう！
I can't take this anymore. I just can't.
見えない存在に怒りをぶつける。私も危険な精神状態かもしれない。
I didn't even know whom I was angry with, but make no mistake, I was seething. I was probably really close to my breaking point.
両目から勝手に流れ出る涙も拭かずに、その部屋を後にした。
I ran out of the room, never even pausing to wipe the tears from my eyes. That's not good. That's not good. Okay. Let's see. There's a lot. Okay. Wrong button. Anything? Hello? Anything in the hall? Is my darkening going up? No? Okay. That's good. Creepy door in front of me? Cool. No. No! Quit pressing that button. Quit pressing triangle, Luke. Jeez. Talk about ruining. What the heck am I looking at? For those that really want to see it right, that's way too bright. There's absolutely nothing I can see except red, like red stairs. Hello? Nothing here? Being Mr. Nosy? Oh crap, that does not look safe. Nothing? Okay. The reference room. Yeah, that's safe. Jeez, man! The doors to the reference room is frozen in place, as if it's just a decoration on the wall. It can't be opened. What's that? It's a decomposing corpse. The smell is ghastly. Judging by the height and uniform, this was probably once a male senior high student. His school name tag seems to have survived intact, prominently displaying on his now damp and discolored blazer. Hatsukaze Prefectural High School. Kazuhiro Hirofushi. Wrong button. Okay. Nothing? What? Wait. What is... Right. Seeing corpses, even though you get the name tag, it'll make your darkening go up. So, that's really not cool, but whatever. Wrong button! Okay. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. As I take a drink. Okay, that's weird. Let's go through the wall. Okay. Okay. Whew. Okay, don't see anything. I wanted to press triangle again. Let me know. Let you know. It's more piano wire.
部屋の中央に切断線が走っていた。でもここにはただ一本のみ張られているだけ。くぐれば奥に進めるみたい。
There was yet another piece of piano wire in this room, seemingly razor sharp with like the others, but only one. I could avoid it easily with some care. What is this thing?
教室の隅にレバーのついた古い装置が置いてある。
In the corner of the room sat an antiquated mechanical device with a lever attached to it.
糸巻きのような大小の輪がついていて、そこからピンと張られた透明な線が教室の天井の隅に張られているように見える。
It prominently featured two wheels with spools of translucent wire coiled around them and projected out toward the ceiling in a perfect tight line.
これがもしかして外の罠の装置？
Could this be the source of the booby trap? Pull the lever. Yeah, no. Pull it!
大きなレバー動くかな？
That's a pretty big lever. I wonder if it'll even move.
古びたレバーは錆びついていて簡単に動いてくれない。少しガチャガチャ遊びがあるからきっと動く構造だとは思うんだけれど。
The machine was old, and the lever was rusted, so it wasn't going to give without a fight. I could rattle it a little, though, so I figured I'd had a chance. I recognize that noise.
動いた。
I did it!
あれ？なくなってる。さっきここに光る線あったよね。
Huh? It's gone. The piano wire. It's gone! That's the wire that was in the first game, where you pull the switch, and it would activate a bridge sometimes and stuff. So, you all know what that means. Hello? Any... I can't read that, really? There's nothing else? Get me out of this freaking room! Okay. Okay. Keep wanting to press triangle for some reason.
なんだろう、あの光。
What's that light?
電気も消えて暗闇になっている通路奥の教室の中で、小さな丸い光がついたり消えたりを繰り返している。
There weren't any lights on, and the whole school was bathed in darkness. Yet in this lone room, a small circle of light just kept blinking on and off.
私がじっとその光を見つめると光り、目を離すと消えるような気もする。気のせいかな。
It seemed almost as if it would turn on whenever I looked at it, and turn off whenever I looked away. Turn on and off, okay. Or maybe that was just my imagination.
誰かがこっちを見て反応してるのかもしれない。
But it seemed possible that someone could be trying to get my attention.
誰かいるの？
Is anybody in here?
返事はない。
No response.
だんだん気味が悪くなってきた。無言でじっと見つめられているような気持ちが膨らんでくる。
I began to get more and more creeped out with every passing second. At first I thought maybe somebody was watching me, but now I was almost certain of it. Uh-oh. As I got closer to the source of the light, the blinking stopped. The light was now fully on.
懐中電灯、スイッチ入りっぱなしになってる。
A flashlight, and it's on.
さっきの明滅は何だったのだろう。近づくと止まったのが余計に不気味さを煽る。
I wondered if this was the source of the blinking light. It did turn steady when I got near the thing, but that just left me with more questions.
きっと電池があまり残っていなくてチカチカしていたんだ。
Maybe it was low on batteries, and that's why it kept going on and off.
私は自分にそう説明してそっと目の前の懐中電灯を手にした。
That's what I told myself as I picked up the discarded flashlight.
特に変わった様子はない。普通の懐中電灯。でも本当に電池はあまり残ってなさそうだ。
Nothing seemed particularly odd about it. It was just your regular run-of-the-mill flashlight, and it really did seem to be low on batteries.
残量に気をつけて使わなきゃ。なるべく消しておこう。
I'd have to make sure to use it sparingly, so as not to waste what little energy it had left. How do I use it? Apparently, I can't use it. Well, there's a flashlight. Okay. The shelves are littered with lice. If one were to rest an arm on one of these shelves, there's no telling how many might come along for the ride. I can barely see, and if I put the brightness on, it's gonna look like crap. And it looked like, yeah, that. Okay, same thing. No! Let's see. Listen to your teacher. You're going to die now. That's nice. I'm not listening to my freaking teacher. Screw that. What the heck's that? There's a bleached white skeleton sprawled out here. Oh. Judging by height and uniform, it appears to be the remains of a male junior high student. Looking closely, there's a faded school name tag attached to his blazer. It's at 25 right now. Let's see if it goes up, unless it already went up. Oh well. Shobu University Middle School. Hasashi Kawasaki. Oh, it already might have went up. Okay, let's keep going. Don't see anything.
その部屋に入った時、
God.
私はまず違和感を感じた。
As soon as I entered the room, I had a bad feeling about it.
耳が痛くなるほどにしんとした教室。何の音も聞こえない。ここだけなんだか空気が違う。
The silence was almost deafening. There wasn't a single sound to be heard. This room, and this room alone, felt very different from any other. Did not mean to press that. There are two skeletal remains here, both of them mostly whitened at this point. They seem to have died huddled up against one another. No? Both are female and look around junior or senior high school age. There's a school name tag attached to the remains of this one's uniform. Kawasuyama High School, Miki Sato. See. It's full of dirty tissues. Gross. Kind of turns the stomach. Best not to look any closer. Best just to walk away. Let's look at the obvious thing last. While I look around. Let's see. Class log. I ate a student today. Sounds yummy. I was hungry, so I had to. Plus, we played rock, paper, scissors, and I lost. I thought I'd lose to an adult, but I didn't. The heck's that supposed to mean?
子供の描いた元気な絵。クレヨンで描かれているみたい。口を大きく開けてスイカを食べているのかな。
It's a child's crayon drawing, very vibrant and colorful. The subject's mouth is open and seems to be eating a watermelon, perhaps? I think that's everything in here. So let me see if there's anything else. Because I don't think so. I think I got everything. Phoenix right on the case. Okay. Get me out of this room. Okay. There's a large hole in the floor, too big to jump across. Getting to the other side won't be possible from here. Yeah, there's a hole. Yeah, I know. I just read that. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna be taking a little detour, or a little tour back. What? Who?
中島さん。3年 A 組の中島さん。大至急、クラスへ戻ってください。
私
Who? Me?
次はあなたです。
何よそれ
What the hell does that mean? Yep, I figured as much. Yeah, not really. No. Not really able to go in there if, oh, that's how you do it, okay. Not able to go in there if, it's kinda not letting me. It's some sort of mechanism with a lever attached to it. Pull the lever? No. Okay, now let's pull it. I'm hoping nothing bad happens. But before we do that, because I do not want to die and then have to restart.
What 床板が伸びたけど消えていた光る線が元に戻ってる
What a strange contraption. Pulling the lever made of retractable floorboard extend outward over the hole, but also restrung all the piano wire.
触れないように気をつけないと
I had to be careful not to touch any of it. If I even slightly brushed up against a single strand. Okay, so now I can't go back. The only way to go back is if I pull that lever again, okay. Another one.
階段出口に切断線だなんてひどい
Right at the base of the staircase, no less. What a sadistic place to put it. That sound. It should be possible to use the stairs, but that piano wire is razor sharp. Best to go slow and take care not to forget about it later on. That tells me something bad could happen. There's an ominously glinting piece of razor-sharp piano wire tautly strung across the foot of the stairwell, roughly at the neck height. That's not good. Get me out of here. Oh yeah, that looks very, inviting. Yeah, very inviting. There are bleach-white skeletal remains here. Based on their build, it seems likely that this was a female middle school or high school student. Her school ID name tag is lying on the ground nearby. Hatsukaze Prefectural High School, Rei Kurosawa. Yes, I know that made me go up. Blah, 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 blah. If I get a bad end, I'll just skip everything so far, because I'm getting those name tags since if you go here, yeah, it really kind of counts. For right now. Okay, so it looks like there's nothing else. I mean, the name tags don't mean too much, but I like to collect them. I mean, it's something to collect. 100%, man. Okay, I don't see anything. The boys' room is completely boarded up. It won't be possible to get inside. Was it? No, it was not like that before, was it? Okay, yeah, we get it. There's the bucket. Okay. It's an old rusty bucket full of maggots. Best to keep your distance. Oh God. Oh God. Okay. Shaky, faded lettering could just barely be made out on the old flyer. Put out of your mind. Don't worry. Eat, laugh, go nuts. Let the darkness in. Oh boy. Suddenly, I felt a sickness in the pit of my stomach. It was almost unbearable. I felt like I was forgetting something. Something absolutely crucial. Something I was consciously trying to forget, but absolutely had to remember, no matter what. I didn't actually want it to go there. Nothing else? Looks like there's nothing else in here. Okay, get ready for the walk. Get ready for the walk. Okay. Wrong button. The board should be sturdy enough to get you across the other side where some sort of mechanism with a conspicuous lever awaits. Oh no. Oh no. It's very, very quiet. Jeez, could you be any louder?
やっぱりだ。この装置はレバーを左右に入れるごとに光る線か穴の床板かどちらかが設置されるんだ。なんて意地悪な仕掛け。
Just as I thought, the device controlled both the floorboard and the wire trap. It was both Or it was neither. How cruel to make a person choose.
Next time on Corpse Party, Book of Shadows.
That's not good. Oh, jeez!